live again.
Hey yo YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jaden back at again with another video. So in today's video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about
life.
I know there's a lot of you guys that are still in school and finishing year 12 and literally don't know what to do. And I've been there before. Leaving high school, finishing year 12, dropping out in year 10, whatever the case may be, it can be pretty scary, especially if you have no idea what you want to do in life. So in today's video, we'll be talking about things that I wish I knew leaving high school. So let's go. So the first thing that I wish I knew is that not all of your friends are going to stick around after school. So growing up in high school, we're literally surrounded by the same people every single day. And I thought the same people that I called my best friends in high school would be there forever, but the sad truth is life goes on and everyone has their own life. And you can't expect these people to stick around forever. You have friends who go to uni, friends who started TAFE, friends who became tradies. And it was stupid of me to think that these people were going to be there for the rest of my life. Honestly, that's not the case. You may have a few friends that stick around with you for the long run, but let me tell you, out of all the people that you went to school with, I'd say about 5% stay with you to the end. And it's low-key kind of sad, but I wish I knew this back then because it would have given me so much more time to focus on my own goals and myself instead of finishing school and trying to impress these people who literally don't even care about what I'm doing with my own life. So my word of advice to you is just to focus on yourself starting now. If you're still in school, literally work towards that goal that you want to achieve. There's literally no point in you wasting time trying to make other people happy when you should be spending that time focusing on what you want to do for the rest of your life. And that's the second thing that I wish I knew in high school, is that you need to focus on yourself, and it's okay if you don't know who you are yet or what you want to do with your life, because you're only still a teenager. Back then I thought it was the end of the world when you leave school and you need to have your life figured out, but in reality we're still so young. I'm only 21 and I still need to tell myself that I have a whole life ahead of me. In saying that, it doesn't mean that you can stay at home and play video games all day or waste your life doing nothing at all, but you need to use this time to figure out what you like and what you don't like, and the only way you can do that is by trying new things. When I left year 12, I literally had no idea who I was, what I wanted to do with myself, and that led me to finding out what I didn't want to do with my life. I was 18, fresh out of high school, still working at KFC, and I got offered an apprenticeship to work at Toyota. At the time, being a young kid with no experience and no idea what I wanted to do with my life, I just went with it. Every day was the same thing, draining oil, and I had to sit in this metal shed, and it was my job to send out all the faulty airbags and any other parts that were replaced through warranty at Toyota. So that was pretty much my job for the next 2 years. And just slowly, it just kept eating at my soul because I knew I could be out there doing a whole lot more with my life. And I just didn't want to be stuck doing the same thing forever. And I hope you guys realize that when you're young, when you're a teenager in your 20s, it's literally the time to do whatever the fuck you want. I know it might be hard because your parents, your teachers, your family think they know what's best for you, but at the end of the day, you're in control of your own life. And I hope you know that whatever you want in this life, you want to start that business, you want to start up that YouTube channel, you want to be a streamer, you can literally do it, but all you need to do is put in that hard work and you have to enjoy doing it. So this past 2 years that I was working as an apprentice mechanic, I wasn't earning that much money. And a lot of my older co-workers who worked there for like 30 years, every day they would come to work in the morning and I'd come with such positive attitude to them and I say good morning and they just say they don't want to be here and they hate their lives and they wish they quit 30 years ago. And I didn't want to live the same story that they did, where they regret everything that they did in their life. I just didn't want to live my life with regret, because one day when you're older and you didn't do that one thing that you always said you wanted to do, it's going to eat you alive. When you're 80 years old in a nursing home by yourself and your life didn't go the way you planned, you're going to look back and you're going to hate yourself for not doing that thing. So I'm happy that I took that first step in following my dream, and everything after that just came a lot easier. But the first step in chasing your goals or following your dreams is to take that first step. And it's going to be the hardest because you have family, friends, and teachers who tell you not to do it. But only you know what's right for your life. And if you have a vision and goal in your head, who's to tell you that you can't do it? So yeah, that's my second thing, is just to not live life with regret. You only have such a small amount of time in this world. And if you're going to waste it thinking about how much money you're going to make or the newest car, let me tell you, there's always going to be someone better than you and there's always going to be someone worse than you. You just have to focus on yourself and what you want to make out of your own life, not for anyone else. The third thing that I wish I knew is that money doesn't equate to happiness. You might think it does, but it really doesn't. Everyone used to look at me and think, oh, Jaden's got his life sorted, and I really didn't. You know, growing up, I thought if I had all these things, I'd be happy. If I had a dream car, I'd be happy. If I had a girlfriend, I'd be happy. If I had this amount of money, I'd be happy. But now that I'm a little bit older and I got a taste for these things, it really has no relation to how happy you are. I feel like I could have the nicest, biggest mansion in the world, the fastest GDR, but if you don't have your family and the people who support you and the real things that make you happy, not these materialistic items, then you wouldn't be happy with all these things. You know, I'd rather live in my small house in Western Sydney with my family and my dogs than a big mansion in the northern beaches by myself. And I don't know, just growing up, I just realized that once you're happy with yourself as a person and you realize that family's all that you need and there's always going to be someone who has something better than you just come to appreciate the things in your life. You know, I don't have the most money in the world, but you know, if God took those things away from me tomorrow, I can genuinely say that I don't need those things to be happy. What makes me happy these days is just spending quality time with family and memories, because you know, money can't buy time back. The most valuable asset you have leaving school is that you have a whole life ahead of you to figure out whatever the hell you want to do. If you keep trying to chase money, it's going to keep running away from you. You know, once you're happy with your life and content with the job you want to do for the rest of your life, you know, the money's never too far behind. When I was an apprentice working at Toyota, I was making like $400 a week. Now that I make YouTube videos and work part-time before lockdown, I found myself a lot happier, and at the start, I can genuinely say I did not give one figgity about how much money I was making. At the start, all I really cared about was what made me happy, growing my YouTube channel, and finding my purpose in life. Until this day, I'm still trying to figure it out, but 1 year ago, I literally had no idea. I never picked up a camera or knew how to edit a video before, but that just goes to show if you really wanted to do something, you'll find ways to learn. You know, there's YouTube out there. If you don't know something, search it up. If you wanted to do that one thing so bad, you'd make it happen no matter what. The last little tip that I want to leave you guys with is to get yourself a book and write all your ideas and thoughts into it. You know, it might sound lame, you can call me Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but straight out, I started writing in this book 1 year ago. And looking back at some of the things that I wrote in here, like my goals for 2020 was start a YouTube channel, gain 1,000 subscribers, get monetized, be happy, spend more time with family. It's kind of cool to look back on and see how much you've grown as a person and where you were at that point in life. This is just the beginning, man. This is phase 2 of the channel. I want to make this channel more about helping you guys. I want to start incorporating more of these talking videos and being able to help more people in the process of my journey. Because honestly, we all live in this world together. There's no point in bringing other people down. We should be able to lift each other up. So whatever you want to do in this world, just know you're able to do it, but it's going to take you time, hard work, dedication, and you just need to do it for yourself, really. Because I could say I wanted to become a doctor, but if I'm not there studying, spending that time in uni, building towards that goal, the only person to blame for that is yourself. But if this video did help you guys in any kind of way, please hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and maybe leave a comment down below. Till next time, guys, peace.